coming up next year on ESPN.
Disappeared.
It's the X Games from
Good box
New
score for the
Orleans.
Fives Flies. Plenty the 2 Dodger runs. Rookie Sasaki has done the rest. Right? What new? And he likes his third time getting on that first pitch cutter against his old Braves teammate.
You know, this has been documented by Steve Delp many times. When he takes BP, fine-tunes this swing.
So the that's fouls away a fastball.
He's given up 3 runs, so it hasn't been as stellar as he's been most of the
Freeman, the throw by Alvarez on a hop, and Freeman is safe. That's embarrassing.
Freddie, he got a great jump against his ex-teammate. Maybe he knew
That's a challenging call.
So he's safe here. Tags late. Now his left foot comes off and the tag is any time if he was disconnected from the bag because of
Order of the crew chiefs in the replay center.
to me that's and again I don't think this play was what we
Immediately challenge ABS. Should be exactly the same.
and once they get the CBA figured out, they'll get right on that one.
The manager say it, they'll never do it.
Okay, my lips. 20, you said?
Pros. And a guy who ended up playing for the Mets. And Mookie pops one up at the angle, but it's Young who's going to stay with it and just barely hangs on. Well, that's
Once it started floating his way. Yeah, just, you know, communicate.
After the first Dodger run, thought he might have a second, but then Carson.
Good Dodger offense. I always think of real deliberate at-bats, 4 or 5.
Bounces that cover. Won't be going 7 innings. It's the 23rd time this looking that pop-up. And Lindor comes in to get it.
The expected batting average, really?
And the exit. In that last inning, Tucker had a base hit, which was 79 miles an hour.
Okay.
Rushing hit a fielder's choice on a bunt that was
And how about that, Rojas? Lenient.
Freeman at second with 2 out. And that's slowed down to right back. Now Tucker with a 2-run homer is playing in the ballpark against the team he spurned.
When a player strikes out 4 times in a game.
I got to keep this one lined up. He retires today, does, and that is the beginning of the 2-run score. Home run by Luis Robert, the only run of the game. Jared Young has the other full night for the Mets. Offensively, Kyle Tucker, the
Tall player, he's got a long swing, but that long swing stays in the strikes ball. Produce that line drive home run.
Evan Phillips just back from a long stint. Phillips got back about 2 weeks ago.
I've had WNBA All-Stars
Marcus Semien struck out. Fly ball toward the right field line. Over comes Tucker
Out of the lights. And Tucker secures it right on the line.
So 1 out and nobody on. Now Alvarez, who flied out, 9 strikeouts, 95 pitches. Using his split to great effect.
Rushing calls timeout. Says, wait a minute.
Mask of Chicago still sitting in that first wild card spot in the National League.
They're going to decide to do what the Angels did a few seasons ago.
There's a drive deep to left field, right down the home run. 2.
Slider from Phillips. Sliders. They just stay right in the middle of the plate. Saw it come in almost fluttering, ready to be hit. Deep into the night by Alvin.
3 home runs. Strike to A.J. Ewing. Now twice and grounded out. Late on the high fastball from Phillips. It's 0-2. Jorge Polanco is on deck, and Soto's takes a fastball for a strike.
It's almost to the point to make something of this season. But boy, it's slipping away.
Altamore used 3 left. Slider stays outside. And Polanco got ahead of that one before becoming foul. 243. And he fouled Tickler for strike 3. So this is we go to the 9th at City Field. Edition of New York Nightcap presented by Nissan. We'll have all the latest football. 9th inning at City Field. Cianel Perez will be the 4th consecutive left-hander. The left-handed compliment.
Yeah.
You don't do that trick in your sleep, which is why you chose it.
The gold standard. Our current leader in the
Dalton
NBA.
Rushing is over. To win championships, you not only drive home. Now, year after year, until very recently, the Yankee Wild. Rushing flies bench in. Bench one hands and one out. Come out to root for the Dodgers.
Honestly, when I played,
1962, after the Dodgers and Giants had bolted for 100,000 total their first year at the Polo Grounds, was for the Dodgers and the Giants. 50,000 would show up every time. 68 years now since
was bolted for the West Coast. They became Mets fans because they were National League fans.
Well, Dodgers and Giants departure as Otani goes down on strikes for the second half. They didn't go and watch the Yankees, those Dodgers and Giants fans. It is. And he drives one toward the gap and over, reaches up, can't get it. Lost his glove in the process. Around to make a spectacular catch in the gap, extended his glove so far it came off at the
His route, though, was a little underneath, so the ball length of his glove that he lost his glove and backed up by Robert Jr.
Hit of the night.
Here. Unfolding here.
Two-run disadvantage.
Heading into the third rounds.
Alvarez keeps that in front of him 2-0.
Use kind of a prong grip inside their glove.
Tighter. And the backdoor breaking ball in for a strike.
In Sacramento. She's proven to be sitting in
And Edmonds swings through the fastball 2-2.
Great moments in baseball and broadcast on radio since 1920.
So here's Juno.
Backdoor that breaking ball again. Couldn't get it there. 3-2. And Edmonds take the curveball for strike 3 call. Strikeouts to the bottom of the 9th. Mets down 2. Last of the 9th. Mets down 4-2. Rookie Sasaki went the first.
Ball combination ended up with a season-high 21 swings and
Leads off. He's got 15 for 17 in save opportunity. Line on Sasaki. He's in line for his 4th.
I said those 21 swing misses were a season high there, and that's, of course, saw a lot of him when he was in Miami with the Marlins.
Goes upstairs with the fastball to get home. Bichette 1-2. This last year in Miami, he averaged 5.1. This year, 1.1 walk per 9 outs. Lines went foul.
One of the great players while they're in the major leagues.
Swing and a miss, got him with the slider. And Scott has lined out his first time up, struck out his 2 subsequent at-bats.
Shopping back to school on Amazon.
And that would caught the top of the zone. Nothing in one of the series with Freddie Peralta against them at Sheehan. Half swing, he went around. It's 0-2. Sheehan's from here, right? Boston College.
Buckle up. This is fast. It's fun.
The next generation. Laying it all on the line.
It's win or go
You
home.
are
And the premier, you The NFL Flag Championships presented by Toyota.
Savings going on now at Spring Subaru. Whether it's a new Forester or a third, don't miss the summer fun. Get to Spring Subaru from 10 to 2:15.
Choose T-Mobile.
Really?
Yeah,
iPhone 17 Pro on T-Mobile. To go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
When it comes to running a restaurant, knowing H&1 supports all the efficiency levels for my dad and I
Going
gives
out
me
to
peace of
talk
mind.
to Tom. Well, he's got a shake. So a lot of times when that happens, he's stuck out.
And he foul to the netting.
That's right.
Marte proud about the partner bats Carroll, 53. And Lindor skies with 2 out.
They've been able to make that pitch when they've had to. They've had some 3-2 counts.
Larson has had an active night at the field, 7 putouts, and that's rifled to center field there. And the Dodgers have taken the opening game of this series. 4-2 in the opening game of this 10-game homestand.
Yeah, just 2 solo home Dodgers offense was Roki Sasaki. That has to be one of his best starts and had the best split finger we've seen all year.
Games over 500, and Sasaki turns in a 7-inning